Hey, PC man here. Now I know these parts are 6 months to a year old and new stuff is coming out, but I'm fortunate enough to show you my first enthusiast PC build. This is an unboxing and build installation mixed in one, so heads up. If you are going to do something similar to my configuration, it will run you about 3,700 Canadian or 2780 US. I only had 5 hours to film and build this project, and near the end I was getting pretty tired and things didn't go the way I planned. But it's about the adventure along the way. This is not a step-by-step guide. Now let's begin, shall we? We open the box. We see another box and of course the motherboard. 1 second to get into the other box. We open it to see it contains just the Wi-Fi antenna and base. Take a quick look at the Mobo through the anti-static bag, but we put it down to see what's beneath. Later on I found out those were doors on the sides and I fucked up, but it's okay. Take the whole thing out in the middle. Stickers, user manual, and driver's disc, of course. In the rest of the box, we have one SATA cable, 2, 3 SATA cable, 4, 5 SATA cable, mobile badge, VRM fan, zip ties, gaming door hanger, and screws. Take the board out of the bag and ready to prep. I really like the packaging for the 9900K, but it is a waste of plastic just for the little box the chip comes in. Capsule, and bam, the 9900K just laying there. What a beauty. Now move the capsule out of the way so we can get ready to install into the motherboard. Here we have a guidebook. Oddly enough, it's taped shut. So push down the retention clip and then hook it and lift the socket cover. Make sure to line up the arrow in the corner of the chip to the motherboard socket, or else you're gonna have a bad time. Now sit it down gently and push a little bit to even it out and make sure it's sitting in the socket right. But don't push too hard or else you're gonna have a bad time. Close the socket cover, then there's gonna be some pressure, but pull the retention clip down and hook it like it was before. Here we go, taking out the RAM. It is 2 8GB sticks, dual channel memory. Pretty straightforward. Look at your motherboard manual to see the recommended RAM configuration. Undo the clips on the DIMM slots and match the sticks to the slot. If you try putting it in backwards and force it, you're gonna have a bad time. Once seated, you should hear 2 clicks and you're done. Yes, we have our M.2. Everyone's probably disappointed it's not an NVMe, but never having an SSD, this will be quite a noticeable difference coming from a hard drive. With another tape shut manual, what do you have to keep it sealed from prying eyes? Unscrew the heatsink to expose the slot. Lower end boards might not have a heatsink for M.2s or NVMe's, if at all. When it comes to insertion, make sure it's at an angle, I would say about 45 degrees. If you try to put it in straight, you're going to have a bad time. After that, screw the heatsink back on. One of the screws for the heatsink will secure the drive in place. First, we have a warranty against defects, so if your system gets fried from the AIO leaking, Corsair will replace your entire build, which is really nice in the case that the event does happen. Then standard warranty book and the instruction manual. We first pull out the two 140mm fans for this big boy 280mm radiator. Here is the pump with the Corsair logo, very nice, it's RGB as well as the fan blades. These are the mounting brackets, depending if you have an Intel or AMD based system. Screws. And a Corsair link cable. Instruction booklet, and it's the same if you have any of these PSUs in the list. Then a warranty book, or a warning when working with electricity, power cable, and zip ties. Trust me, it's bigger and heavier than it looks, has 62.5 amps on the 12-volt rail, which is pretty good, and there is a 10-year warranty through Corsair, so if it happens to blow up, then you're covered at least for the PSU. This bag has the rest of the cables needed, plus an extra set. Here we are, the other big boy in the show. The RTX 2080 Ti. We have a quick start guide and good old driver's disc. Everyone else hates them, but I like them. You never know when you need physical drivers. I like the fancy sleeve it comes in, nice touch. Let's take a moment to just look at it. Prettiest thing I've ever seen. Like I said, I got tired, lazy, and running out of time to film and install the motherboard, CPU cooler, and PSU. This is my old build, and this is the new beast. Let's see, watch all the RGB puke on boot. There was a few minor things I had left to do, but here's a few pictures showing it 100% finished and with all the RGB set. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.